Hello, this evening we're in Ludlow, Massachusetts on the green at Ludlow Center. And if you know Ludlow at all, you know that the vast majority of war memorials for Ludlow military deaths are in the absolute south of Ludlow, next to the library, next to where the old mills were. And there's one more missing from that area, and that was the Civil War. The reason why is because in 1867 they erected this obelisk for the men who died during the course of that war. Now, on the side not facing us is the opening in this gate, and that side has written on the side is Soldiers Memorial, 1867, erected by the town. And on the other three sides, they have the 16 names of men that died during the course of the American Civil War from 1861 to 1865. And they died due to illnesses or injuries occurred during the course of the war. So 16 men from Ludlow died during that war. Now, on my page for Ludlow Center, I put down all 16 men's names, almost all of their death dates, almost all the locations where they died, and if I knew it, where they were buried, and hooked it to a finder grave. So I have 4 columns for all these 16 men. And for instance, on one side is a Daniel Pratt, 1864. He died in Andersonville Prison, which is a prisoner of war camp in Georgia that the South kept the North. And almost anyone that went in there died. It was a death camp. They died of cholera and diphtheria, and they weren't being taken care of, so some died of starvation. It was a horrible place. Now, on another of the sides, there's a man named Edward Brooks, died in 1864, and he died in New Bern, North Carolina, and he's buried in New Bern National Cemetery. So as this in Arlington is not the only national cemetery, there's many around. Now, on the last side, there's many more Andersonville names. In fact, if you go around here, out of the 16 names, 9 of them died in Andersonville. And on one side, there's a man named Caleb Crowninshield. He died in 1864, and almost all deaths in Andersonville were in 1864. And he was buried down there. All the burials took place around Andersonville, and now it's part of a national cemetery. So this is a great honor. Remember, all the other military deaths from other wars are found very close to the library for Ludlow. Okay, very close to the old mills. And if you visit there and you notice that there's one war missing, this is where you have to come out to. It's a gorgeous area, and what we're going to do is I'm going to do a 360 panoramic just to show you they picked a great place for the burial of these men. So I invite you to come out here, and especially since it's a very important year for Ludlow's 250th anniversary, I invite you to come out here and pay honor to these men, and also go to the other location I mentioned and pay honor to the men that are memorialized at that point. It's a gorgeous place with a meeting house, a church, and a cemetery, and this beautiful green with the Civil War monument. Thank you.